Ginger is getting her first day out in an actual pasture. We got her cast off last week, but we've got her in the first pasture here and we're just letting her explore.
Who will save us? Who will save us? When the truth's in the shadows, all hail to the hero.
If she's not running and bucking extreme, I will let her stay out longer than her 30 minutes just because, you know, she's time to go to the big world now. You know, we got her cast off, her legs looking good. So I'm actually happy because she's just kind of exploring where she's at right now, which is, oh, now we're bucking. Now she's like, oh, I can move now. So we'll see if she gets 30 minutes or she gets, you know, how long she gets out depending on how much she moves. Put that tail down, you're not an Arabian.
She's like, wait a minute.
You're not an Arabian.
Copycat. Oh dear, don't hurt yourself.
I think we're getting 30 minutes today.
Yeah. Oh baby, just behave yourself.
Don't turn your leg up.
Like I'm a horse. My legs work. Oh boy, Ginger.
I'm gonna leave your halter here because you're not staying out all day.
You or something else. You enjoy yourself, yes.
So we're about to clean stalls here. We have to do that almost every day because, you know, horses need to use the bathroom too. So we're gonna clean it, and our trailer right now, the hitch is bent, the area for the hitch. So we've been using just a hook and putting a chain around it. So that's a fun part, but I'm just gonna hook up the chain and then we're gonna get to cleaning stalls in the vet barn. This is pretty full at the moment, so we're gonna go up there to the dump pit and where we put everything up to the pile. We're done. So we just finished the stall here and we gotta get it all cleaned up. We're gonna pressure wash it and get it all ready because the horse that was in it needs to come back in sometime soon. It's with a problem with the leg and we don't want it to stay outside too long.
Cookie has really been struggling. When we rescued her from auction, we almost made the call at that point for euthanasia just because a little mini that has this many issues, there's usually an underlying issue. And we've been trying and trying with her. She's not gaining weight. She's really struggling. So Dr. Nancy is doing a bunch of lab work to see if there's an underlying issue, like maybe organ failure. We just don't know at this point. So we're hoping the blood work will help give us some answers. If we had our own lab work that we could do here at our facility, we could get these answers right away. And hopefully the lab work comes back and gives us some answers.
Yeah, it'll help guide us of what to do long term with her because we've kind of tried to encourage her to eat. She doesn't really want to eat well. So she's kind of one of those borderline of, okay, which way are you going? So she doesn't appear to have any infection because her temperature's been low. There's no other signs, but in case there's something lurking we don't know about. Today I am, quote, getting dirty, meaning all the horses down below are healthy, don't need actual active treatments today, so we're going to quarantine. Little Benjamin, as you all know, has been not feeling the best. He's been running some fevers. It responds to Banamine, then it'll spike back. So I'm gonna pull some blood work today. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. You can tell when he's feeling good because at least he's not laying down. Hello, Hello, darling. How's your temp this morning?
Baby.
It was 102.8 last night, so I gave him some about 11 o'clock last night.
His muzzle feels warm.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
it's like in the swelling.
Yep, so 102.2, so not as bad as it has been, but that may be the cause of her swelling, darling. Okay, sweetie, let's get your Banamine in you first. You can curl your lip at me. No curling the lip at me this morning? He's like, nah. I know, I gotta be all nosy, lady. I know.
Stop.
So Benjamin has developed over the past few days. It started out just a little small spot of swelling on his neck. It's now gotten larger, and that's it's not defined enough to poke it like it's an abscess, something like that. So I'm pulling the blood work again to see if there's anything underlying going on, and we're going to carefully watch and monitor that in the meantime too, because he was initially in the field with the other donkeys. I don't know if one of them tried to grab Hovey's neck, that way, or if there's something else going on. So that part we're going to kind of watch while we're waiting on the blood work to come back and go from there with it.
Cosmo came in and he's got a very matted coat and he's a super sweet dog, but he desperately needs a groomer, and none of us here are professional groomers when it comes to poodles and poodle crosses. So he's got an appointment in town to have a makeover done, and I think he'll be very happy when it's done, but he's pretty rough right now. Hello, it's a good dog. So he smiles at you when you talk to him. Hey, Cosmos. Hi, buddy. Are you smiling? Oh, you can't even see, buddy. You can't even see. We're gonna clip your eyes where they can actually see your beautiful eyes. You gonna go for a car ride? And he's got mats. All right, come on, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Good boy. Go have a makeover done. Come on, can you get up here? This might be a little difficult. Come on, buddy. Come on, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just need to put you in the Jeep, okay? Come on. Come on, here we go, buddy. Ooh, good boy. Okay, good boy. Okay, gotta get in the crate. All right, he's gonna come back and look great. A Jeep might not be the most practical animal rescue vehicle, but it is the official Bronco rescue vehicle. And I'm dropping the blood work off for Dr. Nancy, so I've got to hit the road.
So I'm about to pull Amelia in. Did some work with her earlier this week, and we worked on leading. I had to halter her in the chute. I'm gonna see what I can get done outside of the chute today, just in this pen, see if she can get up to me, if I can make that contact, and see if we can even put the halter on her outside of the chute. If not, then we'll put her inside and we'll get her haltered and I'll work on leading some more. She's gonna be kind of similar to Freya in the fact that when I open up this gate, she's gonna fly out of there. I'm gonna have to set my hands. I'm not sure exactly how she's gonna react. So hopefully it's better this time, but I can't tell you exactly what's gonna happen. I'll just do my best to help set her up for success. Go ahead and open this up and I'll set my hands. She's just hanging out in there for a minute. When she's ready, she'll come out of there. Just reach over here, put a little bit of pressure on there. I'm just gonna hold this here for a minute until she moves. There we go. So last time she just blew out of there as soon as I opened that gate up. This time she's a little bit more hesitant to come out. And she ran into her own pressure, so she's using her brain a little bit. She's thinking about what she wants to do in this situation. There we go, she's out. And she did retain a lot of the information from last time because she didn't go directly to try and take off. Like I said, her reaction last time was pretty severe. This time, she's trying to be a little more relaxed with it. I'll hold my hand up there for a little bit longer, see if she'll settle down. there, that's amazing right there. Just let me pet her. She's not freaking out about it. Right there, I'm gonna give her a break. This might be a really short session today. She's doing really well. She retained all the information that I worked on her with on Monday. It's just a difference of night and day. I'm gonna work on leading her a little bit, and then I'll work on getting up and touching her again, moving that halter around, touching the halter knot, really touching the halter on both sides just to get her used to that. And then we'll get the halter taken off and she'll be good. She's a short session today unless something comes up. You always want to make sure you leave your horse first. I cannot say this enough. You leave your horse first, that means they're paying attention to you throughout the entire process. If you let your horse leave you first, it starts to learn that it doesn't have to pay attention to you and that it can just run off whenever it wants to. So always leave your horse first. So we're gonna keep building on her, and like I said earlier, I think she's gonna be an amazing horse for somebody one day.
All right, we are back. He decided he didn't want to ride in the crate, so he had fun on the front seat of the Jeep. He's all changed. He doesn't look the same. He has eyes. You ready, buddy? Be careful. Yes.
Hello, baby. Hello. Hello.
He's like, I'm all special now. Cosmos is a very, very sweet dog. He needs a very loving home. He did great at the groomers, and he's just the biggest sweetheart. He knows how to sit and lay, and I think is extremely intelligent. And now that we can see his eyes, I think he has very wise eyes, and I think he would do very, very well in a home that just wants a companion. And he does smile too, so he's got a lot going on for himself. And the groomer gave him a cute little bandana. So he's had a good day, and if you're interested in adopting him, that would be wonderful, because yeah, I can't have another dog. No, I got too many. You shake? Oh, you do shake. Good boy. You're a good boy.
Well, we just learned that there's no water here down at the main facility. And as far as I know, there's water in quarantine. So we're gonna have Keith and Jason taking a look at it.
That means we have right now 28 horses that are on automatic waterers that don't have water right now. They had water last night, so it's only been a few hours. But the good news is we can reshuffle. We do have water tanks out in several of the pastures, so we're gonna reshuffle, and everybody has a spot today with a water tank with water while we get the water fixed. So that's a good thing. At least we have backup plans when this happens.
We just got news from Jason that we'll probably be without water for a few days. And so the property does have 2 wells. So that means like all the automatic waters and everybody that the horses are set up on this side, we're gonna have to abandon that side of the property as far as horses go. Dr. Nancy's got plans on moving them.
May I suggest to not waste our time moving all these horses everywhere and trying to figure out a way to haul water to the troughs. Let's just fix the problem and run a new line from the house well down here to the shelter, and we'll be pressurizing the whole system. Then if the well pump goes out, the shelter can pump water up to the house. If the shelter pump goes out, we can pump water from the house down to the shelter. So we have 2 wells on the property. We might as well combine them and have one big system.
We're currently trying to connect the pump up there to the pump down here so we can get water down here. I walked out here and I saw this pasture. They were all standing around the water and they kept taking turns sticking their nose in it, and there's nothing in there. So I put them in the training barn here so they have access to water. I am gonna work on getting a couple more pastures down here just so that they can have access to water. So all these horses have water. There is 18 altogether around the training barn right now. I believe 7 5 is 12 plus 6. Yep, that's 18 horses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses and 2 cows left that do not have water. So we're gonna try to figure out a plan for that. I think we're moving water troughs in there, and then we're running a hose down from quarantine, because the pump up there in quarantine still works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go talk with Angela real quick and figure out what we're gonna do.
We've gotten a hold of the well guys. They say that they'll be out here this afternoon. We're going to connect the upper well to the lower piping. So regardless, we should be able to get water running here again. But yeah, I'm just glad this happened when enough capable people are here to get it fixed. Hopefully today. I think Keith and Jason have got a good plan.
The simple act of turning on a faucet and having water come out is something most people don't think about until it doesn't happen. Thankfully, this was a quick fix. It was a simple electrical issue. The well guys were able to come out in just a few hours and get us back working. But I'm sure the horses are super thankful. And I know the staff are really thankful they don't have to use the little outhouse over there.
We're running a new line from the pump up there down to this pump. So if we ever have one of the pumps go out again, we just flip a shut-off valve and connect the 2 pumps with water. Going to be getting new water lines here. I'm going to get a measurement and get everything that I need so I can do that probably the rest of the day. I'm looking at the pressure gauge over here on this far side, and I'm going to say there's a small leak because we are losing pressure. So now goes for the fun part. I got to go walk the line and find out where the leak is. It's not here because there's nothing bubbling here, so yep, we go this way. Well, it's nothing in the new line. It's gotta be from here to the house somewhere. Now I've got both valves open, so the pumps should be working against themselves. Now we're still losing pressure. We're losing pressure somewhere, so I'm shutting this valve off so this pump doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm gonna leave the valve that I just put in open, and in a couple of days I'll see if there's water bubbling up from the ground somewhere, and that'll tell me where the leak is.
Just had a meeting with Dr. Nancy, and the blood work came back on Cookie, which we were worried about her, and there wasn't anything significant on her blood work. And we also got clearance from the blood work and testing that Benjamin can come down here, but I'm gonna go get him and bring him down. You happy to be out of the stall? Dr. Nancy, little Benjamin is down here.
Is he? How'd he do? Is he looking okay?
I mean, he didn't want to walk all the way, but I didn't have to carry him, so.
It's a donkey.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is his anemia, he can't walk. So on his blood work results, he is 2 something on his red blood cells and 6.4 is lower than normal. So we'll definitely have to repeat blood work and see if we can get him built back up on that.
He is down here and ready for all your expertise.
I'll take a look at him. I've not looked at him since early this morning, so let's see what it looks like now.
This is Benjamin. He is such a good donkey. He just has this really nasty abscess. Really nasty.
I noticed a little spot down low on his neck, so we've been watching it. And today it finally declared itself that it was getting the soft spot typical of abscess. I had that smell that you know.
Oh, I can't use my nose anymore.
That's disgusting. I love this.
I was just coming by and...
What's wrong, Isabella?
Now I know what's wrong.
Yeah, you know what's going on now.
And see, this is...
I don't have a question anymore. It's okay, you can leave.
This is why my principal at school, the last one I had, learned not to come through my shop because he never knew when I was necropsying and he couldn't stand the necropsy process, so. Yes, his abscess declared itself.
It is in fact pus.
Yes. Oh, the right kind can, yes. Part of that is his actual muscle right there. That's his muscle.
Oh, that's what it is?
That's muscle, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so sad. So abscesses can actually kill them.
They can actually kill the muscle, yeah. Oh yes, they can. We will never know what started this. It's just a matter of getting it cleaned out now. Of course, we've been watching Benjamin over the past week, 2 weeks actually, where he'd been acting kind of puny, not feeling well. We pulled blood work on Monday, so we started treating him with antibiotics. He had the swelling on his neck that started out very small. It's gotten larger. We've been watching it, and today it finally declared itself as an abscess. Poked a needle in it to test first, and of course the pus comes shooting out. So I went in, cut it open, drained out. We flushed with 3-liter bottles of dilute chlorhexidine to get all the nastiness out. The muscle had died off in one little spot there. Got those pieces out, everything that we could. So we are keeping him on his antibiotics, on his pain meds. It's a good thing that it declared itself, that I could get it drained out so we can get forward on our healing process. Keep your fingers crossed and stay tuned.
There's an adopter here to look at puppies. Let's see what she gets. They're boxer red heeler mixes. What do you want to see first? You want to see Cosmos first, or do you want to see the puppies?
Let's see Cosmo first.
Okay. Cosmos is on this side over here. Super sweet. He will bare his teeth at you, but he's not mean. He's just smiling. Hey, Cosmos. So this is Cosmos. Why are you crying? Hi. That he does really good with cats.
You don't know how he does with other dogs though?
Not really.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with that smile.
I know, right? He's so sweet. And then the puppies are over here.
Hi. Hello. Hi, sweet babies. Oh gosh. This is why I don't go to the shelter.
Oh yeah. You come home with all of them.
I would if I could, believe you me. I can't take 2 puppies and leave 1. It kills me. I can't do that. If I take you all, will you help me put them in the car?
Sure.
Oh, it breaks my heart. Yay!
Three new babies. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Overnight. Household.
Okay, I will get you help getting the doggies. I'm excited and happy.
Here, I'll take one of those babies. Come here, Grumpy. Hi, sweet baby. Hi. Look at that face. Look at this.
Oh, so scared, just so happy. Look at him, he's so at home.
You're okay. We're going to take good care of you. Yes, we are. You're going to be happy.
Oh my word.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank
so
you,
welcome.
thank you.
You're so welcome.
Thank you for being here late. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The adopter came and she saw all 3 puppies and they're all a litter and she couldn't bear to leave one of them behind. So she adopted all 3. Aramis, Brindy, and Blue all have a home together. We're so excited. It's an amazing adopter and we are so excited to get some updates.